There is a kind of prison that has no walls, no bars, no locks, but the person inside it cannot leave. You cannot see this prison from the outside. In fact, the person sitting right next to you on the bus might be trapped inside it right now, and maybe so are you. This prison is called overthinking, and today I want to tell you the story of a man named Arjun. A man who had everything he needed to build a good life, but he lost it all. Not because of bad luck, not because of poverty, not because someone stopped him. He lost it all because of the voice inside his own head. Arjun was 27 years old. He was not a bad person. He was actually quite smart. He read books. He understood life better than most people his age. He had dreams, big ones. He wanted to start his own small business. He had saved a little money. He had written down his plan in a notebook. But here is the strange thing. Every morning, Arjun would wake up, open that notebook, and then close it again. Because the thinking would begin. What if it fails? What if I'm not good enough? What if people laugh at me? Maybe I should wait one more month. Maybe I should learn one more skill first. Maybe the timing isn't right. And just like that, the morning would disappear. Then afternoon, then the evening, and Arjun would go to bed at night exhausted, not from working, not from building, not from trying, but from thinking. He was tired from a battle that happened only in his mind. Months passed. The notebook became old. The edges turned yellow. Some of the ink faded. But Arjun's thoughts, they never faded. If anything, they got louder. His friends moved forward. One of them opened a small shop. It wasn't perfect, but it was real. It was there. People could see it, touch it. Another friend started a small service online. She made mistakes, she lost some money, but she was moving. And Arjun, he was still sitting at his desk, still thinking, still planning, still preparing to prepare. He started to feel something heavy in his chest. Not sadness exactly, more like a slow guilt. The kind of guilt that whispers to you at 2 inches in the morning. You're wasting your life. Everyone is moving and you're standing still. What are you waiting for? But even that guilt became something to think about. He would lie in bed and think about why he was thinking. He would analyze why he couldn't take action. He would make plans about how to stop overthinking. He was thinking about thinking. And so the prison got smaller and the walls got thicker. One day his father asked him simply, "Son, how is your business going?" Arjun smiled and said, "Still planning, Baba. Almost ready." His father nodded slowly, said nothing, and walked away. That silence hurt more than any argument could have. A few weeks later, Arjun was walking through an old part of the city. He stopped in front of a small tea shop. The shop was nothing special. Cracked walls, old wooden chairs, a small handwritten sign above the door. But it was open. It was alive. People were sitting inside, laughing, talking, drinking tea. An old man was standing at the stove, stirring a pot, slowly, steadily. Arjun walked in and sat down. The old man brought him a small glass of tea. Arjun looked at him and asked, almost without thinking, "Uncle, how long have you been running this shop?" The old man smiled. 41 years. Arjun looked around. And was it always like this? Small? The old man laughed softly. On the first day, I had only 2 cups, one stove, and 10 rupees. Weren't you afraid? Arjun asked. The old man looked at him not with judgment, but with something deeper, like a man who had seen this question many times before. He said slowly, "Son, the fire inside the stove does not ask whether the tea will be good today. It just burns. That is its only job. You are the fire. Stop asking questions. Just burn." Arjun sat there. He did not say anything. He just held his glass of tea with both hands and felt the warmth, not just from the tea, but from something waking up inside him. That night, Arjun sat down at his desk. He opened the old notebook. He didn't read the plans. He didn't recheck the numbers. He didn't ask himself again, If the time was right, he simply picked up a pen and wrote one line at the top of a fresh page. The fire does not wait. Then he closed the notebook, and the next morning, for the first time in nearly 2 years, he didn't think, he acted. He made one phone call, sent one message, took one small step. It wasn't perfect, it wasn't the big launch he had imagined. It was small, it was imperfect, it was real, but it was moving. And as he took that first step, something inside him shifted. The voice in his head didn't disappear completely, but it got quieter. Because action is the only medicine for overthinking. Not more planning, not more reading, not more waiting, just moving. One imperfect step at a time. Here is what Arjun understood that night, and what I want you to understand right now. Overthinking does not protect you from failure, it just delays your life. Every day you spend inside your head is a day stolen from your real life. Your thoughts will always find a reason to wait. Not ready yet, not the right time, not enough knowledge. But here is the truth no one tells you. You will never feel completely ready. The right time will never announce itself. And perfect preparation is just another name for fear. The man who moves with 60% certainty will always go further than the man who waits for 100%. Because that 100% never comes. Life does not reward the deepest thinker. Life rewards the person who moves. The fire doesn't wait for permission to burn, and neither should you. Arjun never became the richest man in his city, but he built something real, something that existed outside his head. And every morning when he opened his shop, small as it was, he felt something he hadn't felt in years: lightness. The kind of lightness that only comes when you stop carrying the weight of a future you haven't lived yet. So, if you are sitting somewhere right now with a notebook full of plans, with a dream that's been waiting for the right moment, let me ask you something. How long are you willing to keep that dream locked inside your head? Because time doesn't wait for thinkers, it only walks with those who move. Take one step today, not tomorrow, not after you feel ready. Today. If this story touched something inside you, if it spoke to a part of you that has been waiting too long, please like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to SMJ's Tales for more stories like this. Because sometimes all it takes is one story to wake up the life that's been sleeping inside you.